Welcome to 11 News at Noon. I'm Leanna Tan.
And I'm Jessica Coombs. One of President Trump's biggest campaign promises had to do with relocating the U.S. Embassy in Israel.
Currently, the capital of the Israeli state is in Tel Aviv, but his promise was to move it to Jerusalem. 11 News reporter Sabrina Riley is live with the implications of this potential change. Sabrina?
It's official. Just 1 hour ago, President Trump announced that the United States will recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel, of the Israeli state. Meaning, what's next for the Palestinian people?
I think for a large part, the majority of people want to live in peace.
It's an issue going back thousands of years, an issue of contention, and an issue revolving around land. Razik is a current BYU student whose father migrated from Palestine in the 1960s, the last time when Jerusalem was under Arab control. The status and claim of Jerusalem has been one of the most difficult debates of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, a debate President Trump has taken a firm stance on since his campaign.
We will move the American embassy to the eternal capital of the Jewish people, Jerusalem.
President Trump's announcement of moving the U.S. Embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem is sparking controversy. Leaders around the world are voicing their opinion on the issue, including the Pope. But world leaders aren't the only ones adding their voice to the issue. Ayman Jabbar is a Palestinian professor at Hebrew University and currently lives in Jerusalem. He has dedicated his life to finding peace among the various cultures of his land. He said, Donald Trump's decision to move the embassy to Jerusalem is a very dangerous step in peace negotiations. This step will paralyze any plans for future negotiations for peace and the two-state solution, and the stability and security of the entire region. On the other side of the issue are leaders that would support Trump's decision.
This historic step will send a very clear message to the world that the United States stands with the Jewish people and the state of Israel.
These changes won't happen overnight, and it will be a long process until we officially move the embassy to fully operating in Jerusalem. However, whatever side you stand on this, whatever place you stand in the issue, everyone prays for Jerusalem's peace.
Thanks, Sabrina.